Right, good morning TIs from the UK, wherever you are in the world, hope you're keeping it real. Right, just going to do a quick, short version of what happened yesterday. And so, just got to find where I was on the bus, which is the first one. Right, on the bus yesterday I was sound recording until an incident happened on the bus, so I had to stop the sound recorder. Yeah, this is the scenarios that they think they can have me butting in and engaging in, but I just ignored it all and just left things to play out. Well, the man you can see in the picture with a short sleeve t-shirt on the right, he used to go to my school, State Park School, Dave Thompson from Stoke, part of the network that's stalking me and my mother, part of the network's making phone calls to social workers, and part of the network probably thinks they can make statements when it's reports against us. His brother's Paul Thompson, who I was involved in a court case back in the late 1980s when we just left school, and with a local lad, ex-boxer, and the court case was kind of linked to bullying, street robbery. Yeah, and it's all exaggerated. This is how the police twist the victim's heads up, and Paul Thompson can easily have words put into his mouth by teachers, and because he was known at school to be a nervous wreck at school. I never used to associate with him. Yeah, never said anything to his brother at school. Never had nothing to do with him at school. But yeah, apart from walking past, probably saying hello. Yeah, what happened years later when we got arrested over it, it says they've all got blown out of proportion. Yeah, and that's how the courts, the judge and jury, social workers, the probation service, yeah, the police officers and victims, yeah, played a role in these courts of law. And so, yeah, so nothing to do with them. And since my targeting started, Dave Thompson, in the picture, has been spotted in the Nuneaton when my mother was going to have an operation. Yeah, and he's been spotted on the buses. And well, that's good for you that I've been getting on. Yeah, I've said all right to him once when he was getting on and I was getting off. Yeah, and he gets off on a stop just around the corner from Iceland. Yeah, and then stays on to get off on Ball Hill. So that's Dave Thompson. The little girl and three Eritrean ladies, I think they were. Yeah, they were talking in a native tongue. And if I play the video, a man then sitting opposite me to the right, just behind Dave Thompson, starts being a bit abusive, being a racist, saying, cut the noise out, speak English, go back to your own countries if you want to speak in your language. You know what I mean? It's like that. Now, the scenario would have been where they expected me, possibly, to intervene then and start having a go at him for being racist. But I let it play out. Dave Thompson shook his head, looking at the baby and the ladies in disgust, true to what the man said. Fair play to him. And then, I said before, I was sound recording also. I've got all that on sound recordings. But I had to stop the sound recording to get them all on video. Perpetrators. Now, there's another old bloke sitting behind me, with an old woman in front who didn't do nothing. The old bloke, he was probably watching what I was doing. The bus, a few minutes before we got to Paul Meadow, James Herbert, linked to Dave Thompson, linked to State Park School, linked to Stoke, linked to Stalking me, linked to the gambling network in the Hastings pub. Yeah, these are cyber criminals, that's why I'm naming them. But yeah, they've got nothing to hide. They can come forward while I'm making sure Coventry social services, NHS, healthcare, mental health, administrators cannot do nothing. Yeah, making sure they can't use the family court protection and making sure they're warned citizens, the people downstairs, yeah, whose the flat's been empty for 7 months. Yeah, they will not be used as witness reports, as witness makers, statement makers, as phone callers, or used in any capacity for any future court case that they think they can nobble, yeah, and get away with in the family court protection. Making sure they can't use Westminster's bus travel, yeah, CCTV against me, my mother, my brother, or anyone going to expose the system. Yeah, making sure they can't use my workforce, the agency I work for, and making sure they can't use statement makers, witness report makers, or phone callers, or any piece of paper that they want co-workers to sign. Yeah, I'm making sure they can't do it. They have been exposed. The Private Detective Agency, the rogue Coventry people, the criminal practicing Coventry people, the thieving Coventry people who are doing cybercrime, and everyone I have named is incriminated, and I want their bank accounts ripped apart. Yeah, and people struck off from Coventry Council, from Coventry NHS, University Hospital, the Healthcare, NHS, Mental Health, yeah, Adley Care Home Section, Department, yeah, and anyone linked to social workers, yeah, who think they can get it all together, yeah, and get family court order after I'm exposing everything we're trying to do and capturing the scenarios, yeah, and anything we're trying to set up in my works area. They can't edit, yeah, delete, sound record anything that I am talking to with managers, supervisors, and any co-workers, and anything in the past. Yeah, it's historical. I've exposed it on my blog. You can't use nothing that's happened last week. Yeah, and the years, the months before. Yeah, that's what I've got on this private detective agency. It's what I've got on the local Coventry people, the community, and what I've got on whoever's behind it all. Yeah, the old private detectives, the retired police officers, yeah, the Coventry firemen, the Coventry Doorman Association gang, the armed forces boys and girls, and all the local corrupted, racist, bigots, fraudsters, yeah, linked to the old school who are older than me or from my generation. Yeah, making sure all the young generation linked to Ashley Mapp, Michael O'Hara, Tony Chapman, Ryan Lewis, yeah, Gareth Adams, Adam Weston, Matthew Lee, Scott Lee, yeah, making sure that none of the young generation will be standing up against me, my mother or my brother. Yeah, they're too young, yeah, they're being gullible, they got brought together, drafted in together, manipulated together, be a hive mind together. That includes Bob Templar, anyone at SCS, yeah, and they all conspired together. Yeah, and all the boys and girls who love a gamble, love a flutter, yeah, they've all been poncing and stealing and got some students in, yeah, and some old school who think they're intelligent scientists, mathematicians, yeah, to launder money for the big boys and allow the community, yeah, the poor community, yeah, to try and win money from. Yeah, that's the kind of data they've been given the community, criminals, Doorman Association, yeah, and anyone not linked to the government. Yeah, and it's got out of hand because it's gone to other counties, to other councils. Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Leicester, yeah, Northampton. Yeah, places that I'll deliver to with my old company, SCS. So I'll let the video play. There's a racist boy on the right, scratching his nose. The racist stuff was said happened before this. Now, they're getting off in Hillfields a couple of stops before us, while the rest of us, me, Dave Thompson, the racist bloke and the old boy sitting behind me, all got off on Ball Hill at my mother's stop. It should be this one. I have to get the fan out of this. I have to get the fan out of the bag. The old bloke, the racist boy went to the left. And the old bloke's just in front. And Dave Thompson's just in front. So think of a scenario. Yeah, well, no matter what happens, TIs. Yeah, someone else causes the trouble and you butt in. Yeah, it'll all be edited to make out we are the troublemakers. Yeah, and that's what we're doing in the workplaces. So I'm exposing it all and making sure as well security guards, yeah, cannot pass no more information on. Yeah, they're all conspiring. They're all violated all work laws, privacy laws, human rights laws. Yeah, and got no respect for surveillance laws and do not know how to put profiles together. That's why we keep coming back, trying to stage frame and set up scenarios. Yeah, they're trying to using trigger words. Yeah, using things linked to racism, to religion. Yeah, while the works people, yeah, they try and belittle people. Yeah, like when I'm doing certain tasks, they let me do it for 5 minutes, then they'll come and tell me to do something else. Yeah, and they keep doing that. That's why I moaned on Friday when I was doing the job I was told to do at the beginning, and I was doing it pretty good, I thought. Yeah, maybe if I had time, yeah, if they had enough manpower there, yeah, they can stack the pallets on top of loading bays better. But I didn't have an MLOP. I just had a little RPPT, which doesn't raise pallets up high enough to put onto another pallet. Yeah, but that's the things that should be done naturally and should be organised properly. And so when the manager said to me to go on to another task, yeah, I just got a bit of wound up, saying, okay, you can have a scanner and the printer back. Well, I mean, I should have kept the scanner, but I was a bit flushed. saying, okay, I'm not happy about this. They keep moving me from task to task. That's all it was. I didn't swear at him. He turned around and said, I'm not happy the way you're going on. I goes, well, I didn't swear at you. I'm just telling you how it is. And the day, I'll keep being moved from the tasks I originally got brought here to do, or told to do at the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. Secondly, where they're telling me to go is out the way and not on my own. They're isolated. You understand? Yeah, so that's the things they try and do and try and cover up in these workplaces when they conspire with council workers and locals who take the law into their own hands, thinking they are sociologists, yeah, doctors and nurses, yeah, mental health workers, and think they know everything about human traits and about the human mind. Yeah, funny thing, one of the girls at work says, yeah, I'm the best at reading people, or yeah, I'm the best at knowing what people think, which I found a bit cheeky. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I've got to read it like a book. I know you're a perp. I know you're a conspirator. Yeah, I know you're ganging up against us. You're hoping to use whatever I do in the works area against us. But to keep that to myself. Yeah, I just carried on. And so I can continue the body, digest it all, so I can analyse it all in TIs. Yeah, get all the evidence out there so the sectors can't use it against you. Yeah, so every time I'll do a blog, they can't use anything from the day before. Yeah, I told the rest of them on the Zoom meeting. Yeah, everything we do, yeah, they're hacking into our computers, into our phones, so everything I'm doing on Zoom, yeah, they're pretty interested. They go all quiet, yeah, and see how we converse, how we are, how we're conducting ourselves, how composed we are, the state of our expressions, our pupils, our eyes, yeah, and the way we get our information out. Yeah, if they're trying to use anything against us. And because that's cybercrime, yeah, I'm making sure they can't use nothing on my social media. Yeah, because that's called trolling. Yeah, and that's called phishing for information. Yeah, we're non-consentedly. So I'm making sure the UK government cannot use nothing on my social media. Yeah, but so they'll try to. Yeah, and they've got nothing else better to do, even when the man's exposed them all. Yeah, so I can continue with my body, digest it all, so I can analyse it all, and everybody take care, everyone in Coventry. Yeah, he's trying to carry on. I suggest you walk away, because one way or another, I will get to the bottom of it all, and I will imprison you. That includes old friends, yeah? No time to think about the old school days or the old days, yeah? And the day, what's going on are major crimes against humanity, against my family, against myself, and I intend to get to the bottom of it all and imprison as many people as possible. Yeah, you can't have these crimes going on. Over and out.